We are turning our attention now to a trial we've been following out of Georgia. We're calling it the polygamous cult leader trial, and the defendant is Eligio Bishop. He's charged with raping a woman who wanted to leave his religious group called the Carbon Nation. Let's take a look back on this case. Court TV anchor Ted Rowlands has the background.
In this video, I will be teaching you how to think. And I know a lot of people are already saying, mind control.
The alleged cult leader of Carbon Nation, Eligio Nature Boy Bishop, was arrested after a former cult member claimed he posted revenge porn after she left him.
But truly, I'm a really sweet person. They want to crucify me. They want me dead. They're going to hate around me. They just feel it. That's like any other prophet. Only me, I'm the return of Christ.
Carbon Nation is a polygamous group that believes in nudism, sexual education, veganism, and that members hand over all financial information to their leader, Eligio Bishop. He has amassed significant followings on YouTube and Instagram. A former member of his group spoke with an Atlanta news station.
He literally held me hostage. He took all of my identification, my passport, my birth certificate, my social, my bank cards, everything, you name it.
Court documents claim in March of 2022, Bishop raped one of his members after refusing to let her leave. He then posted, the allegation says, the videos onto his social media pages.
So it's like, lock up all the real men, or all the dominant males. Let's lock them all up. You know what? I still forgive her.
Bishop is charged with rape, false imprisonment, and 3 charges of prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions. He's pled not guilty, claiming she consented to participating in the sexual acts and has never held anyone against their will.
I want to apologize if I offended anybody in any kind of way. I said it, the truth, in the wrong way. I stand by everything that I stand by.
Earlier today, the jury heard from Eligio Bishop in the form of a police interview that he gave after the charges against him that involve a former member of his cult Carbon Nation. But according to Bishop, who refers to himself as a god, the act was consensual and done for educational purposes.
I have a video showing how we did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when she's like she's like literally going through the spiritual journey. It's a spiritual video, like showing that the vagina, like it was really like an educational thing, right? And so I have the whole footage, like literally, like, and when she left, she was mad, and then she just flipped on me and said revenge porn. Because what happened was on my Twitter, when she left, I thought she wanted to leave. I was like, oh, bye. So when she left, it was still on Twitter. So she said, she didn't ask me, she didn't call me, say, can you take that down? Because we did that together, can you take that down? She didn't do that. She just says revenge porn. And I know it's my haters, you know, saying, you should get on this. They're literally doing everything they can to put me in jail.
Let's bring back in Wendy Patrick, who is standing by, prosecutor, trial attorney, and author. Wendy, this is a unique type of trial for us to cover here on Court TV. We do have other cases that involve people in alleged cults. We have a man here who had a lot of female followers, and his defense, you even see him nodding along with this statement that he made about people hating him, people coming against him just because they don't like what he's doing, and this is all for education. How do you go about educating a jury on a world that they are not familiar with when we hear the term cult?
Right. Julia, your skepticism is well-founded because we are very skeptical when we not only hear the term cult, but hear that any sexual activity was done for educational purposes. This is a world those jurors don't live in. And this is why expert witnesses make the big bucks, is they have to come in and try to explain, and by expert, let's put that word in quotes, because it can be anybody with experience in this kind of background. It can be somebody that's been in a cult or has studied it or teaches it at the local university university or as an expert witness testifying as to the interpersonal dynamics that overcome the will and the persuasion of cult members. And that appears to be part of the narrative here. But at the end of the day, those jurors go home to their own lives, and they do carry the burden of trying to make a decision in a world that they know nothing about, and where terms like the word cult are so loaded personally, professionally, politically, and not in a positive fashion.
That's very much true. We are going to be following the evidence as this jury continues to hear it and bring you updates.